This video is me explaining what I personally believe helps you be cool at any given lake. So this is a boat that was in the parking lot for sale, and it definitely is included in one of my pieces of advice, which is pretending like you have the money to buy the boats for sale, or just admiring any of the really expensive, obvious looking boats. Oh, I'm kind of missing these, but here I am just like kind of wandering around the marina, and being cool at a lake entails kind of a mix of the slow pace of island life, if you ever heard that phrase, which is just like really incredibly slow and just being in tune with nature, but also like, so if you're at the lake, it's a little different. It's like combining island life with a little bit of more of the city pace. So oftentimes these marinas and lakes are pretty close to a major city, or just, I don't know. At least the ones where like there's a lot of boating going on, which are my favorite. So this, what I'm gonna joke, is kind of sacred. Like, oh, there I am admiring the boat again. But walking on the dock and like getting on the dock, there's usually these really cool, like, little fenced areas that I just showed you. Here, I'm gonna show you again. So this passageway, I personally believe, is such a sacred part of being cool at a lake, because it's almost like a catwalk, like it's a fashion moment, and it's like a literal transition to being on a floating island of all these little canals for boats. And so yeah, I wanted to include this part for sure. So here I am inflating my paddleboard, and any good lake day includes using an incredibly loud inflation device. So you have to look cool and use something like that to inflate something like a tube or paddleboard or whatever. So here I am, like, I actually in this moment was like trying to look cool, which sounds really silly, but I just like was already trying to think of something for a YouTube video, and I thought it would be funny to say like, this is me just like trying to look cool while I'm setting up my paddleboard. So another cool thing to do at the lake is to have like the right accessories, which sounds nerdy, and like your what are those people called, like the, like a Boy Scout, but really you'll end up looking cool because you'll do everything so much faster and more seamless. So I have all kinds of little tricks for that. Like that little rope was just from like a little bag, and when you have things like that, you can think fast and be like improvising, like that one character, I think his name is MacGyver. So oh my gosh, I totally forgot that I found two different cool things that match my hat. Well, I guess three things, because there's those picnic tables. I'm gonna show you the other thing right now, but it was earlier in the video. I found this amazing car that matched my hat, but people started walking up to that car that it was like their car, and I was like, oh, sorry. I was just loving how it matched my hat. So, okay, another way to be cool is to swim to, or like use your paddleboard or whatever, and climb up little areas on the lake and pretend that you're like king or queen of the mountain, or like wherever you climbed up to. Like, that will make you look really cool. And I might sound like I'm being sarcastic, but I actually really mean this. Like, some people will think like, oh my gosh, what are they doing? But like, really, they wish that they were you. Like, they want to be king or queen of the mountain too. So I'm just convinced of that. I don't know. Maybe that's just a personal opinion. But, okay, lastly, you have to find a moment to admire the lake from like far away and just feel like, oh my gosh, I love being at a lake. This is so amazing. And just like, people did drive by while I was doing this, and I think they were kind of jealous that I was like, okay, I'm stopping and gonna admire this lake.